video and then pistol whipping them. This
God
happened last
damn.
night at a smoke shop on Melrose Avenue.
Hold on. My lighter. Lighter gonna work. Houston, we have a problem. No mind, we're good.
Authorities say there were 8 suspects in total. After holding the photographers at gunpoint, the suspects took off in 2 cars, a yellow Lamborghini and a black BMW. Police did find the Lamborghini later in the San Fernando Valley, and that's when a pursuit started. The pursuit ended in Ventura County about 40 minutes later. The black BMW has not been found.
I just want to pause and say this real quick. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Zay Osama, your ass just needs to be in jail or prison for a little minute at this point, because there's no way you beat the streets of Chicago. Low-key got locked up in Chicago on some stupid shit, got out. Went to New York. Low-key got locked up on some stupid shit, got out. Went to LA, got locked up on some more stupid shit, and now it's like, you can't keep playing these games, bro. You got caught with a switch to New York, and by the grace of God, you got out. Then you came to Chicago, got caught up on some stupid shit, got out. Now you in LA robbing cameraman, bro. Come on, that's what shit you do when you dead ass broke. What are you robbing cameraman for, bro? Like, what's the purpose of doing that? What are you even gonna do with this shit?
Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all.
Oh,
but
I
know what I've been through. Now, before we
okay.
get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we were on the socials. So make sure you become a member. After you do that, y'all, I don't know what it is with Little Zay Osama and maybe a slight obsession with the big house, but he done found himself right back in jail.
And
And
LA
it's crazy
County,
because if y'all know the movie Home Alone, y'all remember the Sticky Bandits? Yeah, that seemed like it's Little Zay Osama and his crew, because for some reason he's great at rapping, but I guess he may think that he's even better at taking stuff. Now we get it, right? You could probably be a taker, you could be whatever you want, but at some point when you get some type of celebrity status or you up there, you gotta leave the streets alone and just say, listen, I'm gonna do.
Especially when you got a child, you dig? Especially when you got a little kid, a little daughter, it look like, you feel what I'm saying? And you still want to be outside these streets robbing, you know what I'm saying? Taking it, yeah. But nah, man, you tripping. You wasting your life, and they gonna take your life from you, metaphorically, because they're gonna sit you behind them 4 walls.
Do this and stick to this, and that's that. If you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, it's never gonna work, because somehow, some way, the streets always end up catching up to you. Now they say when you ain't good at something, or obviously if you keep getting caught, then maybe you should just stop. But for some reason, I don't know, this is something that Little Zay Osama just likes doing, but it's not his forte, because every time something goes down, for some reason he ends up getting caught almost immediately. Now for y'all that don't know, Little Zay Osama was locked up in New York when he was busted for leaving a Glock with a switch attached in an Uber. Now, that was crazy enough. However, somehow, some way he managed to get out of that situation. And almost right after that, he was caught up in another scandal where allegedly he robbed a jeweler by the name of Benny the Jeweler, who was very famous in New York for his jewelry pieces and doing business with celebrities. Now, allegedly, he was involved because they say that Benny the Jeweler came all the way from New Jersey to go to his store in the Diamond District because one of his celebrity clients called him out of bed because they needed to get jewelry right before they got on a plane. Well, when he got there, to his surprise, he was dealing with somebody when 2 gunmen would come in, hold him at gunpoint, and then after that, they ran off with a necklace that they say was worth over $1 million. Well, they tracked the car that was used in the whole robbery back to Chicago, and when they went to retrieve the car or see who was in it, lo and behold, they would find Little Zay Osama and a couple other affiliates. And it didn't stop there, because the same chain that was taken from the jewelry store during the whole holdup, well, they say Little Zay Osama was wearing it.
You know how
now,
stupid?
it hasn't been confirmed 100% that he was one of the suspects that did the robbery or was involved anyway.
Like, gang, do you know how stupid you gotta be to have your homies or you do some crazy ass shit in a hot car? And not even if it's a hot car, maybe it's just a regular car, whatever. You did some crazy shit, right? You did the robbery, went back to your city because you went to another city to do the robbery, got caught in the same hot car while you wearing the stolen jewelry. It's like you want to just be dead to rights pinned on all this stuff. You're not even really giving yourself a fighting chance. I don't even know how you're beating these cases. I ain't trying to say you doing something. That's the last thing I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying, how are you beating these cases, bro? Like, how are you getting away with this shit? You're spending so much money on lawyers. That's probably why you robbing right now. You've had 2 high-profile cases. That lawyer money ain't no, especially in the New York one. Then you had this right after, back to back. It's over. It's over, man. I hope you had some more money for this lawyer. Hope the label's helping you.
Physically, but he did have the chain, and they do say that possession is 9/10 of the law. Now, we don't know what's going on with that case. However, he managed to still get out, where I guess he's fighting the case from the outside, but now he landed himself back into more trouble. And the crazy part is that all the crimes that he's being accused of all are basically the same thing. It deals with weapon possession, it deals with robbery. It's basically the same thing. So you're gonna have a hard time trying to tell a judge, no, they're lying on me because this ain't something I do. However, he's being accused of it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million times, right? So it's gonna be hard trying to convince a judge or a jury or anybody that this ain't your forte when you're being accused of it consecutively. But anyway, we're going to get into the whole article on everything that transpired, because like I said, it's right up his alley with everything he's been charged with in the past. In the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, according to KABC, 2 people were arrested Thursday night for allegedly robbing 2 videographers at a fake music video set at a Los Angeles smoke shop, then leading authorities on a pursuit. According to the Los Angeles Police Department, officers responded to the Hubkey smoke shop on Melrose Avenue around 9 p.m. The suspects had lured the videographers to the location under the impression that they would be filming a music video. When the videographers arrived, the suspects held them at gunpoint and pistol whipped them, taking off with firearms and jewelry. One of the victims lost several teeth, while the other suffered a cut to the head. Police said the suspects...
Bro, you're going down, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're going to jail. Okay? You're gonna do a lot of time in that bounty, in the county, aka the bounty, and then you gonna goddamn go to prison, bro. There's no way you knock the nigga teeth out, whoop they ass, roll some cameramen in LA. These are cameramen, bro. In Los Angeles, California. You thought they weren't calling the police? Like, why do street niggas be so stupid? Why do y'all think people just gonna take their lick and not tell nobody? This ain't the streets. It might be the streets for you, but you ain't in Watts, you ain't in Compton, goddamn robbing somebody, boy. You wasn't. What you doing?
Then took off in 2 separate vehicles, a yellow Lamborghini Urus and a black BMW.
A yellow, bright ass yellow Urus.
A Lamborghini about 30 minutes later in the San Fernando Valley, and the chase ensued.
30
the pursuit
minutes.
lasted about 40 minutes before it was handed off to California Highway Patrol officers in Ventura. LAPD assisted Ventura County Sheriff's deputies and CHP officers during the pursuit.
No, you're not getting away from the
Ventura
LA
County
police.
Sheriff's deputies took 2 suspects into custody in Santa Rosa Valley. The 2 suspects weren't immediately identified. Meanwhile, the suspect or suspects in the black BMW remain at large.
Yeah,
Police
you know
said-
why they got away? Because they had a black BMW and you had a bright ass yellow Lamborghini. You know how many black BMWs it is in LA? Like a million. You know how many bright yellow Lamborghinis it is in LA? Not that many, bro. Not that many. You know how many Urus it is in LA, period? I see way more foreign cars out here than I ever did in LA. You're gonna see the occasional foreign car here and there. But the thing about the foreign cars out here, these niggas own that shit. Okay, you're gonna see old men driving that shit. Like, you're gonna see a couple young guys every now and then, you feel me? But they own that shit outright. Them niggas in LA was like sharing cars, like putting 4 people on a car and shit. It was doing the shit I've seen and heard in LA is insane.
Said there were 8 suspects total, and one of them is believed to be Little Zay Osama, a rapper from Chicago. Now, it's
So
a
he's
couple
accused?
of red flags here, and obviously this is why Little Zay Osama and his constituents keep getting caught. It's like it just don't make sense, the things that they doing. And on top of that, Little Zay Osama gotta realize he's not just the average Joe anymore. As y'all can see, they keep saying it's a couple suspects, but then they realize that it was a rapper, a quote-unquote rapper named Little Zay Osama from Chicago. He's actually big enough to where they can identify him now, and that's what's going on. And first of all, who's doing any type of robberies, any type of crime, or anything illegal, period, in a yellow Lamborghini Urus?
Same thing I'm saying.
Forget the fact that it's a Lamborghini. You're in a yellow Lamborghini Urus. Now
This
you gotta-
nigga said, forget the fact it's a Lamborghini. Then said, you're in a yellow Lamborghini yours to give. Man, you funny as hell. Photo gray. Hookah Anonymous, you's a funny guy. You're a funny guy. But let me tell you something on some real shit though. Like, it's even 100% trail with you. He's probably finna do some prison time. I can't keep saying free you when you get out and do stupid shit, bro. It's like I'm enabling the crackhead. Every time you do some crack, I'm saying, yeah, you're gonna get shake it this time. How many times I'm gonna let you do that brack in front of my face? I'm not gonna let you keep doing brack in front of my face. You got to get the hell up from, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta fuck with you from a distance, Lil Zay, man. You tripping. You out here knocking the cameraman's teeth out. What do you even do that at? Come on, you're supposed to scare him. You're supposed to shake him up a little bit, not knock it.